students, welcome to my class Easy Maths Jyoti IAS Davangere. It's a class for 8th standard students, CBSE NCERT syllabus and also for Karnataka state students. The chapter name is Understanding Quadrilaterals in that exercise 3.3. The first problem, given a parallelogram ABCD. Also follow students, ABCD is a parallelogram. Complete each statement along with the definition or property. In the previous class, we studied the properties of the parallelogram, isn't it? The 4 properties we studied. On the basis of the property, we have to solve this. Okay, here ABCD is a parallelogram. In that, we have to find AD is equals to, what we have to fill? AD is equals to dash is given. AD is equals to BC, isn't it? AD and BC are opposite sides of a parallelogram. According to the property 1, what we studied, the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length. The reason is, these are opposite sides of a parallelogram. Sides of it, I am giving this parallelogram are having equal length. These are opposite sides of a parallelogram are having opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal in length. Parallelogram are having equal in length. Okay, therefore AD is equals to BC. We fill it. Angle DCB. It is given that angle DCB. For angle DCB is equals to, I am writing angle DAB. Why? Angle DAB, because these are opposite angles of a parallelogram. We know that from the property of a parallelogram to the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. The reason is opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Opposite angles. Here we have to mention angles. Opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal in measure, are equal in measure. Okay. Then OC is equals to OA. OC is equals to OA because the reason for this is according to the third property. According to the fourth property, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Okay, students, we got the property. Here OC is equals to OA because the diagonals of a parallelogram are bisect each other. And angle measure angle DAB. Angle DAB plus the measure of angle CDA. The angle of measure of this angle and this angle is equals to 180 degree. This is by the property of the adjacent, the sum of the adjacent angle of the sum of adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. What do you mean by this? If you add any two adjacent angles of a parallelogram, those are supplementary. If you add those, you will get 180 degree. Okay, students, you got it? Let's move on to the second problem. In that, consider the following parallelograms. Find the values of x, y, z. Here some x, y, z are given. We have to find those unknown angles. Here one of the angle is given. 100 degree is given. By the help of this we have to calculate other two angles. Here angle B is equals to angle D. Angle B is equals to angle D. That is equals to 100 degree. Therefore, y is equals to 100 degree. Okay, you got it. What is the reason for that? Angle B and angle D are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay, students, you got it. Why we are writing angle B is equals to angle D? These two are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Therefore, angle Y is equals to 100 degree. The value of Y is 100 degree. Here we got these two angles, and we can write that angle Y plus angle Z. Otherwise, Y plus Z is equals to 180 degree. Because the reason for this are to the sum of adjacent angles. The sum of adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. That means if you add those two angles, we will get 180 degree. We know the value of y. Value of y is 100 plus z is equals to 180 degree. Therefore, z is equals to 180 minus 100. That is equals to z is equals to 180 minus 100 is 80 degree. Here we got z. I mean the value of z is equals to x. The value of z is equals to x because opposite angles of a parallelogram. Therefore, even z is also is equals to 80 degree. Okay, students, you got it. How we have to find out the value of x. Z is equals to x. Therefore, the value of x is equals to 80 degree. Now, the next problem in that is here only 50 degree is given. With the help of this, first directly we have to calculate this angle, that is equals to, here take it as A. Okay, angle it is not mentioned. We can take that 50 degree plus A degree. A is equals to or equal angle 50 plus angle is equals to A, because those are equal to 50 degree. Because opposite angles of a parallelogram. Opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay. We came to know that here the value is equals to 50 degree. And we can say that 50 degree plus x is equals to 180 degree. 50 plus x is equals to 180. This is the reason is therefore x is equals to 180 minus 50 is 130 degree. The reason for this is the sum of adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary, because these two are adjacent angles. If we add these two angles, we should get 180 degree. This is according to the property 3. Therefore, x is equals to 130. And here x is equals to 1. And here x is equals to y. That is equals to 130. These are opposite angles of a parallelogram. Okay, students. Next, only one angle is left, that is Z. Here we know that the opposite sides of a parallelogram are parallel. Even the name says the parallelograms, the two sets of parallel sides are there, but these two are parallel lines. Therefore, angle y is equals to angle z. Angle y is equals to angle z. Y is equals to z, that is equals to 130 degree. We can use alternate angles because these two are parallel lines. It is a transversal. It is a alternate angles. Alternate angles. Okay, students. Otherwise, also you can take it is angle 50 degree plus z degree is equals to 180. That is z is equals to 180 minus 50 is that is also 130. The reason for that is linear pair. The angles on the straight line. Angles on the if you add the angles on the straight line, that is equals to supplementary. Therefore, on the basis of that, you can also solve this. Okay, students, let us come to the end of my class. Keep watching my videos and do subscribe. Thank you for watching, students. Okay, bye-bye.